Here's what's happening in Beaufort County.
Okay, well, I'm Dan Morgan with the Troop 251 of the Boy Scouts of America. I'm the Scout Executive for our troop. And Ashton Morgan is one of our Eagle Scout candidates, and he is here to present to you today his Eagle Scout project.
I'd like to present these comfort heating beds, and we did this from donations from 2 schools and 1 church. And we had volunteers come from the community to come help us sew and fill these bags. And we made 64 of them in various sizes. And I did this project because of one time we came home from our school and dogs had attacked our chickens, and the animal service had come help us, so I wanted to give back to them and help them.
Well, we thank you very much. We'll put them to good use in our spay neuter clinic.
Thank you.
I also have always liked animals, like helping animals and like being nice to animals, but mainly the chickens and giving back to the animal service. We had volunteers from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and anywhere else from the community that were invited, because I gave flyers to Battery Creek High School and Robert Smulders International Academy, and experienced sewers came, and if they had the experience, I asked them to try to sew it together. First you would pick a fabric, and then you would cut 2 identical pieces of fabric, and then you would turn them inside out so the pattern was on the inside. Then you would sew the outside with like a 1/2 inch gap from the edge of the fabric. And then you would flip it out and then fill it with the material, so rice, beans, or wheat. And then you would sew the opening together. So we did squares, smaller squares like 9 by 6. And then we did like rectangles for longer animals. And then we did bigger ones for like big dogs and that kind of stuff. To be honest, like humans could find comfort with it if they're like cold or something. So we had the materials to make it, and then we also had blankets and towels that we also donated 3 boxes of towels and blankets. And then we had like 10 dog toys that we also donated. This was my Eagle Scout project, so I had to plan and lead this project with volunteers in the community and find a way to get donations or fundraise to find a way to fulfill the project, to give it and help the animal service.
Oh, it's wonderful. I mean, because we do a lot of surgeries here. We spay and neuter over 7,000 in our community. So you can imagine, and then, you know, the thing is we do have to keep the temperature down for staff, but then the animals, you know, we want them to be comfortable as well. And so we use these every day. And also we use the small ones when we get, you know, small kittens in that are chilled. This is also something we use to do that. So these, I mean, I would say this is the most used item at this facility. You know, one reason animals go downhill quickly is because of temperature dropping, of their body temperature. So we've got to heat them up quick, and these are what we use mostly, you know, with animals coming in, you know, and then also animals after surgery. So these are in the microwave a lot. You know, anything that, you know, that keeps animals warm, so we're always in need.
So the Boy Scouts of America have been doing Eagle Scout projects for years, and as they do these projects throughout our community, they help benefit places like the animal services here in Beaufort County. The Boy Scouts of America are troops all throughout Beaufort County, and as they go when the beginning of the school year, that's an opportunity. A lot of times the children have the opportunity to be able to learn about Boy Scouts. They come through and do recruiting and come through and try to get boys and girls to be able to participate in the Boy Scouts. And in there, they have the opportunity to be able to volunteer. And what you need to do is a lot of times just pay attention to what's going on in your community. A lot of times they're reaching out through Facebook and through other ways, through social media, to be able to show, hey, this weekend there's going to be a project, whether it's grooming a trail somewhere, or going out to Hunting Island and help cleaning up the area, or a beach sweep. There's a lot of opportunities. And so if you pay attention to what's going on in our community, those troops are always going out there making announcements about that. So I think it's a great opportunity to be able to get service and give back to our community. I think it's a great way to be able to share with the community great service projects and show that the Boy Scouts of America are truly there to help their community and be able to build up the community.
if people want to donate, towards the Animal Services campus, they can come to Hilton Head Humane or our side, Beaufort County Animal Services. And anything from towels, we use a ton of bleach, a ton of soap, toys, treats, cat carriers, dog carriers, anything you can think of.
And that's what's happening in Beaufort County.